Hey everyone, it's the Chaplain here coming to you with Operation Juno. This is Japan Turn 2. Before I got into this turn though, I wanted to show you something. I have been blessed, very much so, with friends in this community that have just done things to show their gratitude, or done things to be kind, or done things for whatever, out of the goodness of their own hearts. And I wanted to point out these beautiful Russian planes that shouldn't be in China, but they are, because Jabshire is mean to the Emperor. But these beautiful planes are courtesy of Steve over at Wolf Den Designs. Just shout out to Steve. Thank you so much for hooking me up with these beautiful planes, man. I really appreciate it. So, with that being said, let's get into the turn. This is Japan Turn 2. They had 40 IPCs to spend, and so what we're going to do is we're going to buy our tech, a destroyer, 4 infantry for 12, 5 infantry for 15, and we're going to save 1. So let me go ahead, bring this money off to the side because it's been spent. Beautiful combat coaster from Rich Combat Miniatures. I don't get paid for any of this advertising. That's okay, because it's worth it anyway. So, get back on there, boy. All right, here we go. I do have an attack to declare. Actually, 2 attacks to declare. Let me see if I can set this up correctly. And then I just have a ton of non-combat moves. So firstly, into Hopei, I'm going to walk 1 infantry into Hopei. All right, so go ahead and move me up to 30. All right, and then into Yunnan. I'm just gonna back these guys out, okay, because they're gonna die. I'm sending a tank, an artillery, and 2 infantry from Guangxi. Okay, I'm gonna send an artillery and 3 infantry from Hunan. I'm going to airdrop 2 guys from Kiangsu. Going to airdrop 2 guys from Johol. All right, and 2 guys from Tokyo. It's the very top of your screen, but you can just know that I'm doing that. Okay. Where's my markers? Air transport. All right, into Yunnan. But wait, there's more. This fighter in Kiangxi is going to fly 1-2, and he will join the fight, jump into the fray, if you will, along with the entire air wing in Guangxi, which is comprised of 10 fighters and 8 tacticals. The tacticals will be target selecting the cavalry, 4 and 4 each. So, let's do this. This is for cavalry number 1, 4 tacticals. And there's a hit, so he does not get a rebuttal. And then 4 tacticals on the remaining cavalry. No hits, so he survives. He will get 1 defensive dice. I don't mean to make any assumptions here, but I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 infantry, a tank, 2 artillery, and 10 fighters. So I'm just going to assume that I hit him. Now, Jabshire, if you want me to roll all of those attacks, the tank and the 10 fighters for 11 blues, and you want me to roll 4 greens, and then you want me to roll 2, 4, 6, 7 blacks, I'll do that. But I'm just going to assume I hit you, and this is your defense. It's a miss. So, the Japanese have retaken Yunnan unanimously. All right. So, this fighter is now part of this air wing, so I'm going to put him on my call-out card over here. Okay. And the entirety of the Air Force will land here in Hunan. These 3 air transports are going to join as well, but I don't have room for them on the card, so let me just do this. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So grab some green chips here just to clear this up a bit. Alrighty. All right, perfect. And then the 2 artillery, ship that out. All right. I'll put those away in a minute. These 2 cavalry are gone. Toasted, roasted, marshmallowed. So I'll go up another 1 for that. Okay. Which puts me up to 31 and China down to, let's see here, 7. All right, now I have a ton of non-combat moves. Let's get into those. I've already landed those planes. All right, the infantry in Chahar is going to move back to Johol, where there's already 3 infantry. The 3 infantry from Manchuria are going to move into Johol along with the AAA. The mechanized is going to drive into Yunnan. 1, 2 artillery from Anhui going to move in to Hunan. And then 3, 4, 5, 6 infantry from Anhui are going to move into Hunan. Come on, don't do that. You're better than that, man. Don't do it. Okay, Hunan. There we go. All right. Now, this marker here in 36 is representing this fleet. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave a transport here, at least for this moment. I'm going to go 1, 2 over here to Palau. Okay? This destroyer didn't go. All right, so destroyer and a transport didn't go. Now, this guy is going to pick up this artillery from Kiangsi, and he's going to join them and pick up the infantry from Palau. So I'm going to put him on here. The guy and the artillery are in the water on the ship. Okay? This infantry, I'll bring him in there as well. Let's do that. Infantry from Kiangsi into Hunan. So there are 7 infantry in Hunan. Wonderful. Alrighty, this transport that was in 36 is going to go 1, 2 up here into Okinawa with the destroyer, at least up there in that sea zone. Alright. What else was I going to do? This is why you write stuff out, friends. I had it in my mind. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I think I'm waiting on everything else. I think that's correct. I think I'm waiting on everything else. Okay, actually, I'm gonna bring this sub here. Can you see this at the very top of your screen? You cannot. The sub up here in Japan, it's gonna go 1, 2, 3 and join the Palau fleet, so I'll put him on the call-out card. Excellent. All right, place new units. 1 destroyer, 2, 3, 4, 5 units for 4 infantry, and then 5 more infantry for 10 units to be built. Okay. I'm at 31 on the tracker. So there's 10, 20, 31 on the tracker, plus the one I saved. So I have 32, plus my 1 NO for not being at war, for not provoking war with anyone and not attacking French Indo or not annexing Thailand, etc., etc. So I'll have 42 to spend next turn. Now let's do a disposition of Japanese forces. In Yunnan, I have a tank, 2 artillery, and 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 infantry. In Hunan, I have 7 infantry, 1 mechanized infantry, 2 artillery, 3 air transports, and 11 fighters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fighters, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tacticals. Hope has a lone infantryman to slow the advance. Johol has a AAA and 7 infantry. CZone 19 has a destroyer and a transport. See, Zone 6 has 2 destroyers and a transport. There are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 infantry, 2 artillery, and 3 AAA in Tokyo. Palau Islands. There's nobody on the island, but my entire navy is there, which includes 3 carriers, 2 battleships, 2 cruisers, 2 subs, 2 destroyers, 2 transports, one of which has an infantry and an artillery. There's a lone infantryman on Iwo Jima, and Caroline has 2 infantry and an artillery. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. That's it for J2. I'm the chaplain. I'll be praying for you.